20 thing again?
Oh, duh. You're a smart man.
They don't pay me to be dumb, right?
They don't pay at all. Oh.
Yeah, you guys are getting paid.
Alright. We live.
Second I clicked on your page, Ross, it quit Twitch.
Wow.
Would not let me in.
It's a magic trick.
Let me in.
Let me in.
Man.
Go.
Is it... Yeah, it should be working.
You're streaming.
You sure are.
Go.
I'm streaming.
There's an app.
Really wish I didn't have to watch this New World ad.
Haha.
Okay.
I'm getting your 10 cents.
Take a sense. You gotta feed this boy. That's how he eats.
Yeah.
Me running ad blocker, literally snatching the food out of Ross's mouth.
I'll take that.
D&D to live.
This imaginary 10 cents that I'm not paying is mine.
That and a nickel will get you a hot, stupid cup of Jack's. What?
That's right. That's right. Subscribing to Matt Foley's School of Eating Your Lunch.
Snap.
You wanna eat James' lunch?
Hey,
You get my
This guy's
my
Kiss my
prime
ass.
sub.
But Tyler,
Yes, sir.
if you eat government cheese, does James
and
get
live in a
lunch?
van down by the river.
James gets more than he can bargain with.
With
Oh,
0.
okay.
Shut you.
More than you bargain for, yeah. That's right, that's right. All right, I rolled for recap. And Umlau, it's your turn.
Damn, finally. I don't even remember what happened last time. It's been so long.
I don't know, check your notes.
What notes?
Look at
Let me see if I actually have notes here.
I snagged that inspiration right out from under you.
Snag it like Ross's ad money.
Trees were reactive. Kaz bladder other city. Kill monster, drag it out from its trapped home, and kill it. That's all I got.
Okay, that's the Spark Notes edition. I like
Those
it.
are notes. Those are notes.
Those
We didn't get a lot.
Notes.
We didn't get a lot done. I think we pretty much just like agreed to go there and open the door, and we opened the door and walked in.
Well, we met Riker. He
Yep.
took us there, and not at night.
He did.
He told us
in the
about
morning.
His schlock.
Oh, that's right. I
Flying
annoyed the
creatures.
shit out of him in the bar too.
Yeah,
Yep.
he likes Baby
Aw.
Ruth for sure.
Yep.
I
mean, yeah.
Baby. Bad
Anyway.
genes.
What's his face? Wilkin was talking about the forge that creates more Warforge, likely at the Mithril Forge. He negotiates with the leader Ivar, I think.
They were
Correct.
the last of the forged, weren't they? They're not making.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
whatever exists now is the finite amount until
Yes.
unless they can reaccess the forge somehow.
Correct.
I think I was getting a drink when they were going over that, but getting some sort of, I think they told him to get like some sort of piece from the forge and bring it back, and they could recreate it like above ground or something like that. If I'm
it's
paraphrasing. but-
he didn't explain what it looked like, but he said that there's a crucial piece basically they could attach to a forge up top,
Right.
which could allow them to start creating new Warforge again. But yeah, whatever Warforges that are out there, that's it.
That's
It's a
it.
new propane tank.
Propane accessories.
Yeah, we just have to reattach a new tank. We learned that the Hishlock are weak against radiant magic and sunlight, and they come out at night or in the cover of clouds. We got to the gates of Helgrin, large statue of a dwarven king holding a big old axe, multiple dwarves, like some sort of like depiction of war at around his feet and such. Some powerful spell holding it locked. We solved a riddle, manifesting a crystal key to unlock the door. We found an underground river, went down some stairs, found a storeroom filled with bones of dwarves and cobwebs. Found the big old golden mithril throne of Kazbadur, got some items, and we were heading further down. We actually got into the city proper, and that's where we ended.
With little baby balloons.
Inspiration for you, Cuss. Thank you for filling that in. Appreciate it.
No problem.
What's this silver or greenish light?
Where?
In the picture,
I can see a light way up here.
I don't know where you're clicking.
Oh, there's a
I have a light source.
Oh, you can see a little bit up there, like Ross.
Yeah.
Ross.
there's a big old like chunk out there.
Yeah.
Like it's like missing a wall or something.
Shouldn't be. I triple checked all the walls. It might have been just a glitch. I don't know.
Yes, but did
Will,
you,
ignore
did you hit the
Ignore it.
walls with your sword and
I
then
put a bunch
place any
of-
bombs at ones that sounded weird?
These
Awesome.
dwarves suck.
Maybe
there's
that's
a-
what this
big old
green light sense.
There's a lot of different lights you'll see at some point. So, anyway, yes.
Yeah,
You guys, I don't know if you mentioned it, but you guys also did the puzzle. You had to put the crystal staff in into the door, opened it up, allowed you guys in. I think you guys also closed it behind you and sealed it.
We did.
Locked it behind you so nobody could get out.
Or that was the intent anyway.
Yeah. And then you guys descended all the way down to the city below. I've resized everything, so now that should be a little closer to more accurate to the size of these shops in the town. So, what you see before you, this gray mass on the ground, it was once a statue of a dwarven king that has been crushed and has fallen over. Yes.
Okay.
And it is quite large.
But not
Now.
in charge.
Correct. So, you all made it down into the dark depths of Kazbadur. What would you like to do?
We're moving forward.
Agreed. Let us not linger.
I'll lead the way.
As you all manage to, you descended down the long staircase to the base down here. As you begin all looking around, your vision is limited for most of you. The only light source that you can see are bioluminescent mushrooms and flora that faintly light the walls, almost like stars in the sky. The once bustling city now lies stagnant. Faint echoes of water, shifting earth, and disembodied screeches can be heard down here, echoing through the halls. Each of the many dwarven homes, shops, and various buildings seem to be nearly exactly how they were before they were abandoned, with some additional decay and crumbling over time.
Do we see bodies, like desiccated corpses or skeletons or anything? Or is it
Yeah.
just ghost town?
Yeah, so that's what I was just about to say next was all around you as you begin walking, not like everyone was rushing about, but you can see people, at least the remains of people, skeletal remains of men, women, and children are strewn about the buildings and streets. Just in their armor or clothing and skeletal remains, maybe some hair, some beard. But a lot of them looked like they literally dropped down dead in their tracks where they were. If you'd like to investigate skeletal remains as we're going around, you can. All the shops are pretty much in the exact state that they were in before all this happened. You can look inside of some of the buildings if you'd like, or continue onward.
Sure.
We gotta keep Wilkin with us.
Yep.
I can't move.
What do my fish eyes see?
Also,
Fish eyes. What's your roll, Acacia? Was it a 20?
Yeah, I have
Your
advantage
roll.
because of my shield.
That's right. With a 20, You see one of the shops right over here, down a little bit from you. Yeah, that one. It has a large sign made of stone hanging from little chain rings
I found a sign.
that says Dwellon's Fine Armaments. It looks to be a weapon and armor shop. Inside through the window, you kind of rub the glass, and as you look inside, you can see that there are the wares, the armaments. Some of the stuff seems to have been picked through a little bit. The door's open, but you can see there's a back door that is slightly ajar, and you can see a safe in the back room.
All right. Well, I'm going to check for traps. Is that investigation now?
Yeah, if you want to go in there, just investigate for traps. With a 9, you don't see anything out of place. You don't see anything disturbed. You do see foot tracks. Looks like several different people may have come through here, humanoids, at some point. Probably tooks. You can see the dust circles where somebody, if an item was sitting in a spot for a long time, dust collected and then somebody moved it, so you can see like a clear spot that's not dusty. So you would assume you could see a couple quivers of arrows are missing, a few swords off the rack, a couple shields of dwarven make, a warhammer, but that's it.
I call Drake. I say, Drake, there's a box in here that might require your skills to open.
Say no more.
Koss, with you're on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
What you see? You see a tailor shop. The sign seems to have been broken down, fell on the ground, and cracked. And so you can't really make out what the name of the shop was, but the door seems to be locked. But through the window, if you were to as you kind of look inside with an 18, you can see there are spools of silks and fabrics, much of the style of dwarven make. But through into the back room, you can see something glittering, almost like it's magic. It looks to be a robe that is draped over a mannequin in the back room.
I kick the door down.
Give me a athletics check, please, or a weapon attack if you'd like to hit it with your weapon.
Oh, I was confused. I was like, I didn't roll a 19.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That
with
was
a
fine, but I'll wait until you guys are done.
with a 16, you easily kick down the door, break it free from the door frame, and dust kind of goes out all throughout the room. Nothing seems to have been disturbed here in the last 10 or 12 years. Would you like to go inside?
Sure. Does my perception also kind of encompass the checking of traps, or should I roll another one?
I would roll an investigation for that.
Sure. I have a +0. This will go great.
Good to say all.
Oh wow.
With a 7, you don't see anything amiss. It doesn't look like anyone's been in here ever since whatever happened down here happened.
Sounds good. I'll go straight to the back to where I saw the shiny thing.
Oz, did you say you wanted to assist him?
Actually, no. I want to
Okay.
investigate some of the bodies. I will.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
We'll do. Well, I'm just going to keep going in a circle. Umlau, you rolled an investigation. What are you investigating?
I'm going to try and investigate one of the buildings. If there's another building to investigate.
Yeah. How's your vision down here? You don't have dark vision, so do you want to light a torch?
Let me see. I think if I'm correct, I can cast.
Cast light?
But let me check first.
Yeah, if you do,
Yes,
let me
I
know.
have the light cantrip, so I cast light.
On your
You
dad.
can- On your dad?
Yeah, I cast it on my dad, so I'm like, yeah, dad. And I just
Dad,
pick
I
up
wish-
the lantern.
And his lantern's
Yeah,
like,
like that guy.
motherfucker. I
Yeah,
can't see.
You can see like an angry face in there. Like,
Is
give
that
me
is that 30 feet radius? Or was that what's
What's up?
light? What's light's
oh,
range?
sorry. I thought it. Oh, sorry. It didn't. I don't know why it didn't. Here, I'll
You're
put
good.
it on here. Sorry.
Just because I'm gonna give it to you so that way you have vision. Otherwise, you're going to be walking in pitch black, almost pitch black.
I do have light up, so around me.
Yeah,
Oh, there we
around.
go. Sorry,
You
that's
should be
why it
able to see
wasn't
at
working.
least.
I got it now. Hold on. Apologize. My neighbors are going crazy right now too. There we go.
20 feet. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, what I did was I just activated like the torch thing on my character, so I gave it the light.
Can you see now around you 20 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he can.
There's more series of buildings. If you can see now, you can see a little bit further. You could go explore a couple of these. If you'd like to go deeper, you can. Zoom, what would you like to do?
How do I pick up a torch?
What was that?
If you click on your token, the top left, I think it's the top left icon. Looks like a little flame.
Yeah, right click on your token, and yeah, those little
I
flames.
was trying to do it from my character sheet and thing. I was like, why? I'm not seeing the thing that they're talking about.
If I remember correctly, it actually does subtract a torch
Yes, it does.
from your inventory, so...
That's fine.
If you'd like to activate a torch.
Yes, I did that.
Okay, let
And
me give you. Did it
It
give
might
you
have
light, or do
it might have actually given him light.
I think
yeah.
it did. I think it did.
see.
Okay.
I can see.
Okay, cool.
And I'm just like, are we gonna just go through every building here, or are we going on? And I'm just like kind of waiting for people to finish up what they're doing.
I'm assuming I'm in the building, so I won't
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah. Okay, let me zoom. Anything else you want to do, or are you just kind of standing with your?
Yeah,
your
I'm just
torch
waiting.
now?
I guess I'll keep an eye out in case there's anything that comes up and attacks us. I'm
Okay.
just keeping watch, basically.
Yeah. Let's loop it back around to Ocasio and Dreek. You guys step inside, walk this way, and you go into the back room. You push past the door behind the counter, and in the back you see a beautiful dwarven make safe with a combination lock and a keyhole.
Is this something you can handle?
I could certainly give it a shot.
Did I happen to find anything? Sorry.
Yeah, you'll. I'm coming back to you. It's a much quicker thing, so I just wanted to hit this first.
Oh, okay. You're
You're good. Please, Dreek, would you like to attempt this?
Yes.
So, if
Please
you are
do.
going to attempt it, you both walk in. You step into the room. It's about 6 feet wide by 8 feet tall. The ceiling's about 8 feet.
I'll guide you.
Give me an investigation check on the safe
Yes.
before you go in. If depending on how high you roll, I might give you advantage.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
This is the most complicated looking safe you've ever seen. You think you might be able to do it, but you've never seen a safe built like this.
I'll spend my inspiration so we can roll it again.
Ooh, okay.
I obliged.
The tape rewinds. Let's see.
-2. I'm gonna guide you for this one too, because why not? Get a
Well, positive at
Four.
least.
We're in the
Then
positive
add
groups.
a D4 to that.
there, I'll do it.
Okay, for 7 total. Yeah, I'd say you've only ever seen one safe that's like this. They're generally pretty difficult to crack, but if you can do it on your first try, you know that it'll immediately open. If you fail once, you know that a mechanism is going to lock inside. That's make it so you're going to have to go through 2 countermeasures to open it up. On a third failure, it's going to be completely shut, and you'll need the actual key to open this up.
Interesting.
Well, there's no harm in trying.
It's not like there would be a key laying anywhere, would there?
If you'd like to look around, you surely can.
I'll give it a shot.
I'll use guidance again on you. These tools.
Thieves' tools, right? But what role is it? Oh, never mind. I see.
So yeah, you find it in your inventory and in like the.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
Nice.
Plus,
Oh, I used proficiency. Okay.
Well, it's more than enough.
Oh, excellent.
there you go.
It was actually a very high DC, and you got it. So,
Ha! First try.
you press your ear against the side of the safe, and you begin to turn the dial, and you hear it almost is like the clearest sound you've ever heard for cacking a safe. Just you hear click, click. You spin it again, and it clicks right into place, and then you know that you have to put your tool in just right to act as the key, and you're able to hit the pegs inside just enough to where it turns and it opens. And as it clicks, a little bit of dust comes out, and you spin the handle, and you're able to pull and open it as it creaks open this large door. Inside, untouched by mostly of the dust, you find a mix of items. You find a small leather pouch. When you open it up inside, there are 20 platinum pieces inside.
Ooh.
Platinum.
There's also, imagine this safe is about as tall as you are. So it's about a 6-foot-ish by about 3 feet wide safe. So kind of a narrow, tall safe. And it's about 3 feet deep.
Okay.
You find there's a chest that's at the bottom that seems to be his, whoever the shop owner was, their storage of coins. And inside you find a chest with 500 gold pieces. You also see a small ring setting on a, like, you know, the jeweler's little display felt kind of little stands. It looks like a little peg with a ring that could sit on it. You see one of those. It's in there. It's a magical ring. It's glittering. You'd have to look at that more, see what it is. There's also a scroll that has a wax seal on it. You can kind of sense some magic coming from it. There's also a small stack of 3 gold bars. They're 100-ounce ingots each. So an ingot, it's about the size of a brick. And they're heavy. So 100 ounces, it's pretty heavy. I mean, it's like close to 10-pound bar holding it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if anyone wants to make note of all that, I can.
Done.
Roll an 18 Arcana for the ring if you just want to say what it is.
Oh yeah, it's a ring of free action.
That's a pretty good one.
It is a good one.
I'll extend that Arcana to the scroll as well.
Sure.
This is a powerful spell scroll. It's a spell scroll of Flame Strike.
Ooh, how's that sound, Boz?
Pretty good if I could hear it. But I'm not there, so
We
I'm
don't
trying
need
not
this.
to metagame. I foresee that I will learn a powerful spell in the future.
Nice.
That's all that was in there. Going back to Kas, you step inside to the tailor shop. You walk through into the back. You walk through the doorway and step in. And this seems to be where they were. Whoever this artisan was, they were crafting a beautiful cloak. It is a, let's see. This dust-covered magical robe glitters back here in the back room of the store. It's on a mannequin. It seems to be almost like you can see like shimmering galaxy on the cloak. Just occasional little sparkles that come around it. It's a black, like iridescent looking cloak with a gold trim. And a hood.
This is a robe or a cloak? A cloak.
I'm sorry, it's a robe.
Okay.
But as you walk around it and look at it, the colors kind of almost change and move as you are walking your way in and circumnavigating this robe.
I'll retrieve it and take it back out with me.
Okay. As you take it off the mannequin and you turn to walk back towards Bud, who's standing at the entrance, in the doorway, immediately a iron gate slams down in the doorway from the top of the door and locks you into the room.
Well, okay.
Well, alrighty then.
And as you do, you hear up in the ceiling. It sounds like brass bells, like rattling, like an alarm, like somebody was trying to steal something. And it's making quite the echoing racket down here.
Am I able to reach or smash the bells?
Yeah. Give me a perception check as you're looking around for these things.
Oh.
You can hear where they're coming from, but you can't see them. Bud is going to roll as well to assist you. See if he can see anything. Yeah, he rolled higher. So there's actually one right outside the gate, which Bud goes up and takes his spear and pokes it and trips the string that was attached to it, ringing it. It stops, but there's another one that he's got to run around to the other side, and it takes a minute, and he pops it and it stops. But the rest of you outside kind of hear a strange different echoing and like a strange sound, like a creature moaning.
Am I able to lift this iron grate?
Give me an athletics check.
That was Journey.
It was.
With a 20, you're lifting with all your might, and it's stuck. It's locked in at the bottom. Looking around the room with an 8. I mean, if you want to look for something like a possible other way to get out of here, but it looks like it purposely was to lock in trespassers.
Sure.
I'm assuming I hear this happening as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the wall made of?
It's made of a type of stone. It doesn't look like it's like a thick, like 1 foot stone blocks. It looks like it's more like kind of like the thickness of cinder blocks.
Does it look breakdownable?
Give me an investigation check as you're looking around the side.
Ooh.
With an 11, you can't really tell. It's a little dark. Even with the torch looking around, you don't really see any weak points.
Okay.
Umlau. Which building do you walk into? Just put your
I'm going
token
to
over the
walk
building.
into this one.
Okay. This shop appears to be a potion shop.
Ooh.
Or it was at one point. Most of what you would identify as health potions are gone. There was a little label, and looked like they were freshly taken, maybe at some point in the recent past. There's lots of other vials. Some of the labels seem to have fallen off onto the floor, so you can't tell what they are. Some blue potions, some green ones, yellow. A couple are black, some are white.
That's with the 19. All right.
Yeah. So all the name tags of what they could be are on the floor.
With in Arcana, would I be able to maybe understand which ones might be which?
I would say more of a medicine.
More of a medicine?
Yeah, more of a medicine check to see possibly what these would do. Medicine, or I'd even let you do a nature check. Just on the nature of what these could have been made out of.
I'll do a medicine.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can easily figure out what these are.
Mate, it's like they're all in my head, yeah? I'm gonna put the label on this one, I'll put the label on that one. Now I'm put this one in my backpack, and I'll put this one in my backpack.
Well, you get a lot of, if you want to grab a bunch of potions, I'm
I
going
am
to say...
grabbing a lot of potions.
Okay.
Squishy guy.
So, looking at all of them, there are no healing potions in this mix.
Sure.
At least it's on the shelves. The black potions, the black, like, viscous-looking liquid, seem to be a...
It's just Jaeger.
It's just Jaeger. That's all it is.
Great.
Gotta chill it.
The green ones are
I see
absent,
no
so
problem
drink
with
up.
Oh god, no.
Hey, I like
Wait, this isn't a potion shop, it's a liquor store!
Yeah.
What's the difference?
What's it? Yeah.
The black potions are actually cure disease potions. You find 4 of them.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So take note, 4 potions of cure disease.
Got it.
These nuts.
You find there are 6 potions of water breathing.
Are those the green ones?
Those are the blue ones.
So predictable.
Look, I'm just trying to
Don't
keep it
need
easy
that
for you guys.
I understand colors.
The white ones are potions of air breathing.
It's to counteract the effects of the water-breathing ones.
What
The
have I
white
been
ones
doing
are
all my
milk!
The white ones are milk.
No, it's the mystery flavor in candy. It's always pineapple. The
Mayonnaise.
white, yuck. The white potions are just mayonnaise.
They're-
Oh god.
No, the white potions are actually pretty impressive. Drinking each one basically grants the same effects as a comprehend languages spell
Oh.
for 1 hour.
How many of those are there?
There are 3.
What happens if you put it in your butt?
Well, lasts for 2 hours.
Good news, everyone! It's
What
a
if I take these
suppository!
backwards?
So we've got cure disease times 4, water breathing times 6, 3 comprehend languages. What else did I miss?
You haven't yet. That's all I've said so far. Yeah.
Yeah, your ass can speak primordial.
It does every day. Last but certainly not least, the last 3 potions are yellow, and with that crit, you would know that they cure paralyze. If you were even to pour it on someone, they don't even have to drink it. 3 potions of cure paralyze.
Your paralysis, alright.
Cool.
Sweet.
That's all that's in here, and as you're filling your bag with all these glass vials, you hear the bells rattling off. And you then hear in the distance, like, the sound of, like growls echoing through the chasm.
I check the acoustics real quick as the bells are rattling. I'm just like, ah. Oh, what was that, mate? Where'd that voice come from? Sounds hungry. I hope he doesn't eat the kitty guy, yeah? That'd make me really sad. And I walk outside to kind of look around at what's going on.
Yeah, you step out and you see Zoom walking over with a torch. Acasio and Dreek coming out with some loot. And Foz and Riker's just hand over his face, just shaking, and holds up his sword and he's looking around.
I know I would be investigating the most notable corpses around.
Yeah, please.
So essentially looking for, like, going through, like, personal effects, verifying that the cause of death is what we think it is, the forge sucking souls. So looking at that, but then kind of seeing after that if there are any, like, signs of, like, the eggs or anything monster related that we know of.
Yeah, you don't see any sign of possibly any eggs or monsters, but if you start, let's see, did you roll an investigation?
Not yet.
Cast, real quick,
Please
I
do.
cast
Yeah.
light again, because it probably
Okay.
took some time. So I cast light again on my lantern, and I attach it to my hip.
Mm-hmm.
And then I see Riker with his sword out.
Yeah.
So I pull out my Willy just in case.
Okay. You do.
Not that one.
I mean, I pull out my longsword just in case, which happens to also be named my Willy.
Nah, I'm joking. Yeah.
Foz, with an 11, investigating some of the corpses around you, you see a few. It's all dwarves, at least around here. If you ventured a little bit further, you do see one or two human skeletons. For the most part, they are all dwarves. It's whatever they were wearing. Over time, the fabric's been kind of eaten away by moths and just disintegrating over the skeletal bodies and their remains. With an 11, you actually do find 4 gold rings. None of them magical, but you find 4 gold rings just on the finger bones if you want to take them. One skeleton you walk by was a dwarven guard. So you see a shield and what looks like a spear or a pike with a dwarven make. But that's all you see.
Drake, do you want to give Foz all the loot for the bag of holding?
Aye, that's a excellent idea.
Foz, Drake
Right.
approaches you and he's holding a scroll.
I will relieve him of it
Wait,
if he is so willing.
I have no use of this paper.
I don't need the ring, by the way, so anyone else wants it can take it.
And again, that is a ring
Free action.
of free action.
I imagine that requires attunement, right?
It does. I looked it
I
up.
believe so, yeah.
Rip.
Out of those. Fresh out of those.
Rip my attunement slots.
What does that do?
It makes it so you're not affected by difficult terrain, and it makes it
Yep.
so magical stuff can't have you restrained, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
And it's reduce your speed to 0. Or reduce speed at all.
Well, I have an open slot.
Then snag it. Doesn't hurt.
Never hurts.
I will take it.
Perfect.
I say James would be good for it, but he's not here.
But hey, he's not here. He gets
I will
nothing.
take it.
You get
when you need
nothing. Good day, sir.
Which is also disappointing because James is the only one who's ever been here. So
He's just like, nah.
he is strangely quiet.
I have no
I'm
memory
still
of
here.
this
My
place.
camera still works. Don't worry.
Okay.
He would always follow his nose, but he doesn't have one.
And Foz, Drake hands you the spell scroll of
Okay.
Flame Strike. I
Cool.
believe it's a 5th level
Fifth.
spell.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to for the future.
Yes, sir. Um,
Okay.
Toss, give me
yes.
one more investigation check on your room to see if there's possibly a way to get out of here.
Sure. Can it be perception? Or would you prefer investigation?
It depends. Are you looking around the general room, or would you be looking at a specific, maybe one of the walls?
I would be mostly looking like for an alternate way out. for
Okay,
windows,
perception.
For
Yeah.
you know.
Question.
Answer.
Upon hearing the racket, as I kind of get up from investigating, would I be able to look from the outside to assist?
Absolutely. Yeah. If you were to look over here, Foz, you would see that there is perfect with a 23 and a 25. Both of you guys would know that there's actually a little crack on the wall that is spread from the ceiling, the edge of the ceiling, down to the foundation of the building.
Okay.
And
I
if
hit it
both
with
of-
my hammer.
all right,
I would
making
stick
a-
Riker on the crack.
perfect. Riker goes over.
Hiya.
We gotta go quick. Hurry! It sounds like there might be beasts on their way. And he makes an attack as well. Please make an attack roll against the wall for me.
Can't wait for this to go poorly. Luckily, my Warhammer's magic.
Well, at least you didn't crit miss and like break your hand.
Could happen. Seen it happen before.
You both at the same time, you both hit it, and as Riker's blade kind of slides through the stone, as he hits it, you see it kind of just the tip of it, the light crack through the wall as you bring your hammer down just to the right of it, and you're able to crumple a part of the wall. And as you look up, the ceiling and part of the roof seems to be ready to collapse. And with the robe in hand, you're able to jump out in time before part of the ceiling just crumbles in on itself. And you can step outside next to Riker.
I'll dust myself off and toss the robe to Foz.
Pick it up.
Pause as it's in your hands. Give me an Arcana check, please.
Oh,
You
okay.
immediately feel the magic of this item.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, baby! With a crit.
I knew he would bring this to me.
Let's see.
I'm
Cost
totally
years.
imagining this as a David Bowie costume in my mind.
Sure.
If it wasn't, it is now.
1 second.
Oh, sorry, I should say Ziggy Stardust.
There's not
Oz
truly a
is in
picture of this
space.
item, so sure, why not? You identified this as a very special item. This is a robe of scintillating colors.
Ooh.
This robe has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. While you wear it, you can use an action and expend 1 charge to cause the garment to display a shifting pattern of dazzling hues until the end of your next turn. During this time, the robe sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30. Creatures that can see you have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. In addition, any creature in the bright light that can see you when the robe's power is activated must succeed a DC 15 Wisdom save or become stunned until the effect ends.
Wow.
Eek.
Yikes.
That
Yoink.
hurt us all.
That was any creature, right? Not just enemies.
Yeah, it's indiscriminating.
Yes, any creature. So, if he's in the back of the pack, hey, he's alright. But if he's not, then
Yep.
saves must be had. Zoom. Anything from you, good sir? As you're looking in with your torch, you do hear a smash, like a shink, and then as the hammer hits the wall and crumbles out, and you can see Kotz coming out of the dust and wiping himself off,
Yeah,
tossing the magical robe. Yeah.
All right, that was good execution. That I like your technique.
I thought you might like it.
We should probably move on from here.
As you say that, you hear it's like a scream. Oh, that hurt my throat.
Oh no!
You hear a
The damage is
scream
already being done.
echo, and then with the sound of almost like it almost sounds like hooves thundering through the cavern. Yes,
They have a horse troll.
they have a horse troll.
What's going on, mate? I don't like the sound of this.
Next time, throw yourself in and save us all.
Throw your own helmet in and save us from your stupidity.
Sound of galloping hooves and screeching can be heard down the hall.
Coming
And-
from, like south.
Oh yes.
Can-
Well,
I was
I
about to
guess
say, can-
west.
How big
tell
are
the
these caverns?
You're not sure.
Ooh, we should move in here.
Or how tall? Sorry, how tall? Like how tall is it? How high is the ceiling?
With your vision, you cannot tell.
As we hear this, I am going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Please do.
I want to cast.
I'm gonna cast fly.
Well, I was gonna just cast Pass Without Trace, so we can just hide. But if you guys are gonna fly up in the air,
Well, if you're gonna cast Pass Without Trace, then I won't fly off.
Whatever we're doing. Let's move.
Yeah.
They will cast it.
I think it's a
Alright.
good idea to go over here, but wasn't the sound coming from this building?
The sound was coming off to the west.
Oh, what's coming
no,
from the way?
you're talking about the bells.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
the bells
can
were
see
coming
that
from there,
and-
yes.
And then
Yeah,
see
correct.
us.
Probably go either somewhere.
I was looking here because of choke points. Like if
Oh.
we stood in
Yeah.
here, like,
That would be nice.
but I think that's a good
I think
idea
we're all
as well.
kind of closer to that one though on the left, so we should probably go now.
Move.
All right,
Move
cast
now.
pass without trace, so we have plus 10 to stealth, and leaving behind no tracks. You can't be tracked.
Yeah, let's go this way. Everybody, oh, they're all gone. Everybody's gone.
Everyone's on each other's shoulders. Oh, I see things. I see them with my
I
eyes.
don't like things.
I see things. They're all.
They're often in disguise, but they're not because they're. I don't know.
Large beasts are
Oh.
running. Does that pass without trace cover all of you guys?
Yeah, it's everyone
Okay.
that can see at
Okay,
once.
cool.
Oh, I hate those. I love them, but
Yeah, I don't like.
Biker holds up a finger to his helmet and is looking around as he's got his hand held out as these disgusting four-legged, hooved tentacle masses are running about and screeching, looking for where the sounds
ten.
came from.
I am gonna cast fly on myself, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna take off yet.
Okay. The your shoes get little wings and you get a little sparkly, like you're ready to fly, but you don't just yet.
I was just hoping the wind would take me, but okay.
We're all doing stealth checks.
Yes, you get plus 10.
Yes, please. Yeah, plus 10 to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Bud rolled a
kidding.
1.
Oh,
Well,
no.
the 11. That's not bad.
important.
Plus 10. That's a 21.
I can't do it if he's already rolled it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I meant
Hold
for
on.
yourself, but
Oh,
for your stealth check.
I got a 19.
Hold on. Bud does have. I'm going to use his inspiration. He hasn't used since I've.
Actually,
been
yeah,
playing
I
this.
use my tattoo to cast fly on myself.
Okay. I
Oh, I
re-rolled.
see.
I got 25 then. So Bud is
Same.
good. Let's see what Riker gets with a plus 10.
Make sure he rolls with disadvantage because he's wearing plate, right?
True.
Teacher, did you collect the homework?
Wah wah wah. He rolled a 1 as on the disadvantage.
Oof.
Yeah. Fly, bitch.
Alright.
The famous quote from Gandalf: "Fly, you bitches."
This is a different day than when we spent on the ship, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so then yeah, I'll use my tattoo to cast fly on myself. Then I won't use my loot. Happened.
Okay.
Did we lose anything?
I
Can you
think
hear
it's
me?
just quiet.
Yes.
Sorry, was looking at something. Uma, cast fly, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, is that what
I
it
see that? That's what it says right there.
is?
You guys are sufficiently quiet. Barely. All of you except for Riker after both of his rolls. You tuck into the ruins, into the sides of these buildings, and lie low in the darkness, putting out your flames and your lights.
Yeah,
I
would.
they get close, but they run by before disappearing. As you can hear them sniffing and their tentacles wiggling in your direction, but they can't detect you.
I'm next to Cass, and I'm just like,
Man, I think we need to get out of here. I don't like squiggly things.
I agree.
We have a mission we need to complete. We need to
So
launch.
I motion. Actually, how would that work?
I get
What? Does that-
extremely startled because I didn't know Acacio was next to me because he's so quiet.
I clap a gauntleted, like leather-clad hand over your mouth.
Yeah, and I'm just like I'm holding in really hard, like the screen, because I'm like I had no idea he was there. I thought he was with the other group.
Does Pass Without a Trace snuff out lights too, or is it just?
It passes you in shadow. It doesn't snuff out lights, I don't think.
Okay.
But hold on.
I can take my light away.
Well, I was thinking more about Riker with his sword, but
If he puts it away, the light goes out.
okay, fair enough.
And I put the light from my cantrip out as well.
Yeah, I would have put my light out as well. I'm just
I figured.
leaving it up in Foundry because I
I'll
might
say.
turn it back on eventually. Otherwise, I don't see anything in Foundry.
You all hear the sound of them, the screeching, weird sounds that they make, and their hooves. It sounds like the echoes go far off to the west in the distance. They run past the buildings and continue down the hallways. Sounds like you are in the clear.
Well, this will last for an hour, so we better make use of it.
Blood in the back, Acasio in the middle. I'll take up the front since we can see. Keep track of everyone else. Let's move up.
Bud nods, pulls his shield out, and he's ready.
I can fly above us with the light, mate, just in case. Or just keep an eye out.
I think that'll just make you like a giant ping, here we are thing.
I can
You
keep
have
the
a light.
light out, mate. I don't have to turn it on.
Yeah,
You
just
don't
I
have
would do
dark
the-
vision.
Let's just keep
Might
it
just
close
be-
for now.
And just be floating right above you guys.
What's the range on Pass Without a Trace? How close does he have to be?
What does it say on there?
20 feet?
Sounds about right.
Requires concentration. Within 30 feet of me.
30 feet.
30 feet.
Well, let's move.
Yeah,
All right.
let's keep going.
Either way.
Let's
I'm sure
go
we can get a trailer
around.
on the way out, but right now, it's time for
I'll lead them skirting around whatever this is.
Yeah. These appear to be mine entrances. They go down, and you see what looks like tracks, like rail tracks that would go down.
What
What
happened
happened?
to us?
My thing like went white and then everything disappeared.
Scroll out.
Can't. It's like nothing. I'll just refresh real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Click world map and click
No, he's on the
Oh,
right
that
one.
too.
I was gonna say if you switch back it would refresh it.
Oh. I'll try that next time.
A quick intermission.
Drink your whiskey. Whiskey is good.
It's tequila tonight.
You fool!
we had like these tiny, like, you know, those airplane bottles or whatever.
Yeah.
They just weren't being drunk, so just getting rid of them.
Right on.
Welcome back. There he goes.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I gotta keep these boys with you.
Hello, Gov.
Yeah, this appears to be a mine entrance. Can any of you read Dwarvish?
Yes.
Those of you who can,
I can.
read that this is Mine Shaft 1.
Mine Shaft 1.
Mine bullets.
There's a old mine cart, partially filled with some ore. If you want to go through that, you can, but it descends down into the darkness.
Is there a kind of prospector's office or anything like that where like a supervisor sort of thing would be?
Not here,
Okay.
but you would assume there would definitely be something like that down here in the city.
Okay.
Maybe we can double back.
Keep an eye out. It might help us know the layout. Find where we are looking for. Does the mine shaft itself, is it like open and actually like goes down
It looks like
into
you
the
would,
mines, or is it like collapsed?
as far as you can see from here, it looks like it goes as far as your vision can go.
Okay.
There's a track that goes all the way down, so it probably winds down into the mines far below this town.
Oh.
Unless you started walking down there, you wouldn't know.
Okay, no worries.
You guys all see the face right there going.
Making the Aaron face.
Yeah, exactly.
Which face?
On the tile there.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
Also, fresh cut grass is over here.
Fresh cut ass.
This mine shaft.
Ballista.
Yes, this mine shaft says mine shaft number 2.
They're really creative with the names.
Venture
Hey.
again.
What?
Remember, we all got to stay within a certain amount of range of Acasio.
Yeah.
I assume we
Well,
are.
are as we move around, is that like our legit thing? I just figure it's kind of like
This
We're
ballista
moving as a
is
group.
huge.
We're kind of uncovering the map as we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't
that's
have
what
to
I
be
mean.
super close.
Yeah,
Just-
okay.
I know
Yeah.
what you're doing. As you guys get to the end of all of these houses, you see a large staircase that leads up through the rough-hewn stone walls, and this is the long corridor that I'll just say that friggin' what's his face? Vulcan will say that this is the grand hall that leads towards the greater city.
Is this where we need to go?
Seems like it.
Hopefully.
Why do robots need cities, mate?
Well, the dwarves. It's the dwarvish city.
Oh! Mate,
Yeah,
dwarves
the
are scary,
robots.
mate.
The robots came after.
Why? Why are you guys making
Oh, what is
robot
going
people,
on?
mate?
Along the walls, as all of you are
Us got booted again.
Yeah, what the
Oh
hell?
no,
Really?
What's happening?
not again.
Umla has
No,
like
he's
a
not getting,
lot of
like, nuts at
annoying
all.
questions, and he asked them primarily to
Reloading.
Kaz
Strange. Hold on.
and
Wait for him.
I'm restarting now.
and to Foz.
That's really weird. I don't like it.
Yeah,
They got kicked.
it's not great.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting.
Don't drop the band hammer on him. We need him.
We need him.
I'm coming back.
I'm about to drop
Okay.
the hammer.
I'm about to bust
Into
Matt, you're on the same wavelength at all times.
at all times.
He's always about to bust.
Really, just a state of being.
That's my secret.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There he is.
That's my secret. I already
It is.
busted.
Yeah.
My pants are
along
full of
along the
bust.
walls here, you guys see different motifs, writings in Dwarvish. For those of you who can understand it, it's telling the tale of the foundation of Cosbadur,
It happened again.
how it came to be,
Yeah.
things like that.
I'm just gonna close it out. And open. Oh wait, I can hit. Oh, reload application. Interesting.
Yeah,
try
if you hit escape, you
Escape.
can reload it without having to like close the Foundry tab.
Interesting.
Probably this. Yeah, well,
Looks about the same as refreshing.
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's probably just sending the same command.
Oh,
What does that? What does that say?
It says I do not have WebGL rendering in my browser like enabled.
What?
I have no idea.
hell?
What is that?
Is your Chrome way out of date, or are you using Chrome?
I'm using Brave, which is Chrome based,
Oh.
but I also used Chrome earlier and it was doing the same thing.
Okay. That message sounds like there's not a. It doesn't have like the right graphics library.
Yeah, I would.
In your browser.
It could. Brave could like
Go
be
back to
non-supported or something.
All right. Yeah. I
Wouldn't
can-
be uncommon
Okay.
to have unsupported browsers.
Okay. I'll go on Chrome then.
I've never heard of Brave. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. It's like you can earn like crypto for using it.
Ah,
Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Maybe it's because the map is so huge. We're having all these things, maybe?
I don't know about that.
That's possible.
Maybe, but we didn't have these issues last time when
Yeah.
when he loaded us into this map. So
Oh.
It's working, but I don't see anybody.
Yeah, it looks like you have the same thing that I'm seeing right now, basically. Like, I don't see any of the players. I just see the map and stuff.
Yeah.
so bizarre.
I'd be careful showing your settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like.
Maybe we just settle for that for the rest of today and just
Yeah, just deal with it, I guess.
just deal with it. Yeah, at least we got a voice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're
Well,
not a
alright.
podcast.
So I don't get to see your beautiful mugs, but well, you know.
At least you get the story.
Yeah.
Strong.
Story.
As you all make it to the end of the long corridor, down the steps, flanking either side are two more mines that head down.
And they call it a mine. A mine.
Each one is labeled mine 13 and 14.
Ooh. Made the jump.
Yeah.
Again, any prospectors' offices or anything?
Not right here, but if you were to look a little bit either north or south, there are some buildings you think you can make out just past your vision.
Okay. Ah, there we go.
Appear to be some buildings up that way.
Do we think those stop is worth it?
If
What are we
could get
looking
our-
for?
If we could get our hands on a map.
Okay.
Wouldn't Vulcan know where we're going, kind of?
You'd have a rough idea, yeah. He didn't. I wouldn't say he would not have spent a ton of time down here, but he definitely would have been here before. He would point out that just if we went a little bit further to the west, this is where the Great Arena is, where they had many of the fights, occasional plays. Things like that would almost like a small coliseum that is set into the stone. He would say that northwest there is a large track where underground goat chariot races would happen for dwarven goats. There was also a shrine which he believes may have some significance, as well as a temple, which is where a lot of the off to the west, to the far left of the map, that is where he thinks that the forge could be.
Okay, I was just about to ask, because I forgot to write it down, where Vulcan, like, what Vulcan was looking for.
Yeah,
Forge
he's
are
looking
hard,
for the
guys.
forge,
The Mithril Forge, right?
the Mithril Forge. Yes. He said that they could be in the temple to the west. If you keep heading left and following around, that is where he believes it could be.
Is that something we're interested in doing?
Imagine if James were here, he would be. So that's just why I wanted to raise it.
Well, I'm asking also because he isn't here. So do we want to like try saving that for next time, or do we want to set it up for him? I guess.
I'll say this, just as a side note: if you don't do it now, you probably won't do it at all.
Let's do it then.
Let's do it then.
All right.
You were to head to the left, so west on your map. That is the way to get across.
This is the
I
way.
think we should avoid this Coliseum.
Yeah.
You know, if you head a little bit south, you can go around it.
Sorry? So you said the temple was down south and potentially in this direction?
It's direct. If you go south, he says you can cut through these shops and buildings. It's directly west from here. There is a massive temple complex to the northeast, which is is the only other thing he mentions aside from a lot of shops, buildings, and some of the royalty houses, which would have been to the north.
How do we get around this? Do we go down a step or something?
Yeah,
We've
down
been down
the
here by
building.
this time.
By this time, you guys have been down here for about an hour.
You guys want to flip these shops, or?
I'll check one. I'll investigate. a shop.
I'm hesitant after what happened with you last time. I don't think it's worth the risk.
Look, but do not touch.
The items and the loot could be more than worth it. We'll just take it slower.
Yes,
we
but
know
we
it's
want to press for time too.
Why is my right click not working? There we go. I still think it's worth a look.
Umlau, with an 8 investigation, you don't see anything in these houses. These seem to be taverns, as well as possibly like event spaces, as well as inns. It's right by the edge of the Coliseum, so unless you go through and check every room.
Yeah. I'm just like, there's nothing really in here, mates. Nothing but places you can have a party.
Let's keep going. Oh, something glowing.
Yeah. You come over this way.
Yeah.
It's a natural
Mushroom.
No, it's a natural purple crystal that is forms. Wolken mentions that there are several of these throughout the city that they left because they emanate a nice glow that illuminates the city.
Worthless, but fun to destroy.
You all continue onward. Moving further along, I will say, Faz, you know that this building that you're right next to, this is actually the administrative offices of the miners.
Then let us...
Faz, you notice this as well.
What are the other buildings?
The other building, you cannot tell what this building is, but this building seems to be a money changer office to where they exchange various different currencies from around the world.
Where you turn in your poker chips from the goat races.
That seems worth a look.
The money changer?
Currency
or the-
exchange?
Yeah, the currency exchange.
I will take a look inside the...
I'll go in the currency
offices.
exchange.
Okay.
Is
Come
it
with
this
me,
one,
help me
or
out.
Is it this one?
This one down here. The southern building.
This is where the money's at. This is where mine are boys.
Yeah, Faz.
Funding
the
our
door-
future ventures.
Faz, the door is not locked, but it is stuck a little bit. It takes a little bit to jiggle it and shoulder it, and it opens up.
Zoom,
this-
if you wouldn't mind.
You give it a little bit more oomph. Zoom, if you want to give an athletics check to try and help him open the door up, you can.
You are probably a bit better than I am.
What, athletics?
Athletics, yes.
I mean, I'll assist him however I can, but...
Okay.
It's not rolling for some reason.
No,
Make
actually-
sure you.
why did I
throw
roll?
all
I'm gonna give Zoom advantage, is what I meant to do.
Zoom is down south. Do you mean for him to be up north?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Zoom, do you want to head up towards Faz?
Oh, yeah,
there.
I had requested Zoom's assistance on the door.
Yeah, just make sure you click the D&D Beyond.
Oh, I think I
icon.
hit it in the.
'Cause you probably refreshed a bunch, so you probably just haven't.
Let me try
Reconnected
refreshing
the-
D&D Beyond.
No, click the red button up top, the extension.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, you did do that?
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
Okay.
Wait, try it again. It's still saying virtual tabletop not found.
Oh,
Tonight
weird.
is cursed. I don't know what's happening.
You have a physical dice nearby.
Well, I can tell you what it rolled in D&D Beyond.
Sure.
I rolled an 18.
18's enough. Would you shoulder the door, kind of shoulder check it, or would you kick
that's
it?
kind of what I figured.
Okay.
Shoulder check.
Yeah, you shoulder check it, and it opens up, and
Well, actually, because these are dwarvish doors, right? So these
Yeah.
probably don't even come up to like my waist. So I probably actually.
I'd say they more come up to about your chest. So you could, if you want to kick it.
Yeah, we'll go with the kick because I think shoulder check I'd be hitting the frame of the door.
Yeah, so you kick it. It opens up easily, and Foz, you step right inside. You see that everything in here is written in Common and in Dwarvish. Dwarvish first with Common underneath. Kind of like when we went to Ireland and you've got like Gaelic with English underneath it. It's much like that. And you see that there are lots of names of hours worked on this massive chalkboard, talking about people's hours and the shifts and mines and what's been pulled up from where, and a big circle around mine 24, and the word in Dwarvish written next to it is mithril, and that's circled, and you see skeletons of dwarves all strewn about. And also on the wall behind the main counter seems to be a special pickaxe that has its own frame, like its own mount. Imagine like a wooden shield that you would mount like a deer head on. This pickaxe is mounted there, and it seems almost to be like the symbol of this mining guild, but it's an actual pickaxe. It appears to be made of mithril, the whole pickaxe. It's got a wooden handle with iron, and the axe head itself is made of mithril.
Okay. Do I find anything related to the layouts of the tunnels? Specifically, I'm looking for anything that would be a mine shaft large enough to house what kind of being that we're looking for.
Up along the wall in the main room, so I'll say like this over here. If you were to head over in this area, it's like the main room. Imagine kind of like if there was the entire wall of this 20-foot high room by 15 feet wide. It's just a map of the tunnels all drawn out, and a ladder that goes from side to side so they could climb up and draw on it with chalk. None of the tunnels look to be large enough to where something could be housed.
Okay.
So you would assume, looking through all of this and looking at through their books that are all dust covered, you would assume that this creature could not be down in the mines.
Okay.
It has to be on this level. But if you want to take anything, there's nothing in here stopping you from doing so.
I'll investigate. Look,
magic.
but do not touch. At least not yet. The pickaxe
Okay,
on
please
the
do.
wall. Make sure there's no fun stuff. Do you want an investigation?
Please.
Did I?
Sorry, what else were you investigating?
The pickaxe. Mithril.
Yeah, it actually just looks to be setting on two little iron hooks, so you could easily take it and pull it off if you want your own mithril pickaxe.
Well,
And
somebody else
I did
might
a-
want one. But...
I did a detect magic. Does anything register in this immediate area?
Yes, actually. 1 second.
Ooh.
Seconds. The only thing that you can find magical is actually from the skeleton that's on the ground behind the initial counter, the front desk. At one point, that dwarf looked to be dressed quite eloquently in a fine garb. On their finger is where you detect the magic coming from. It's a magical ring that looks to have a blue gemstone in it with a gold setting of dwarven make. It's a magical ring of protection. It would grant you a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear it.
I'll pick it up.
Like a cloak of protection.
Yep. A ring of protection.
For your finger.
Protection.
Only your finger.
It only protects that finger.
This finger has 1 AC, an additional AC.
This finger is 18 AC. Everything else, 17.
The man with this thumb.
I'm guessing it requires attunement.
It
What makes
does.
you say that?
Just looking at it.
Hmm.
Umlau, you are checking out the money changers room. Does anyone else go down there and check it out with him?
Or do.
Koss? Anybody else with Koss and Umlau?
I was trying to stay in the center of the group so
Okay.
no one gets out.
Dreek, what would you like to do? Would you go down there with them, or would you kind of hang out with Bud and Wolken and Ocasio?
I'll go with them.
Okay.
In case there's anything in need of.
Yeah, go ahead and move yourself over there. So you guys step in. It looks much like approaching a bank teller's window or at a casino, the cage when you go up to change in money. There's skeletons on the ground of dwarves, a couple humans, possibly something else that's larger humanoid. But there's a door off to the left that's locked. It looks like the way where you could come and go, but it's behind the counter. Does anybody want to try to pick the lock or kick it down?
Start looking for traps first. Or alarms, or...
Please, investigate.
Is anybody trained in investigation? Are either of you trained? Umlau or Dreek?
I'm certainly not.
Alright, let's just go for it then.
The
We'll
one guy
send
who's
it.
trained in it is checking out the records.
I'm trained in perception, not investigation, so...
With 16, not on the immediate room or the door. You don't see any traps.
Dreek, pick the lock.
Aye.
Please, Drake,
Safe.
roll me a check.
Check.
Roll me whatever for your
Yeah, the thieves' tools.
thieves tools, please.
Alrighty. I should have this on like hotkey or something.
You can
When he
set
gets down low to start using his thieves' tools, I look to Kaz. I thought he was gonna kick it down, mate.
Nice.
There we go.
With an 18, you do so. You're able to easily put your thieves' tool in carefully, and you hear a click as the door opens, and you guys can step inside.
Haha, 2 for 2.
I
As
go
you do so,
inside.
you look behind the counter and you see 3 dead dwarves. They're skeletons on the ground, and they're wearing the garb of the city of Khazbadur.
I check their
which-
bodies.
Okay. Yeah, investigate, please. Nice. With a 19. Yeah, each of them is wearing a blue with a silver trimmed robe or cloak, as it were, with the symbol of a glittering silver pickaxe as the symbol of the city on their chest. None of them have anything on them of worth, but behind them is a gate that leads to a vault. On one of them, you actually find a key that would open the gate.
Let's get a move on.
Sorry, hold on.
Let's see
I
how this goes.
lost my notes for last week, and I'm just like, what happened? Okay. In the bank, I find a key
Yes.
on one of the bodies.
Yes. While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna pee. BRB.
In blue garb.
Trimmed in silver. We got a key to the cage.
Yeah, I thought I lost my notes about the potions. I got scared real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, no.
I got
I-
him too if you did, so.
I
It's all
did
good.
not write down any of that.
No, I
loot
knew
because it was
at
going
least
too
one
fast.
person did, but I was just like,
Even
no,
though
I was actually trying to take notes this time. I was doing something.
I'm just like, because I'm technically the guy with the bag of holding, so it's like, I should be writing all this down, but
I know.
I wasn't ready.
I probably should dump those in the bag of
Couldn't you
holding.
just add it to your inventory in D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
I can, yeah, but it's easier to type it and then add it later on.
Yeah, because it's not always like exactly what it.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is not necessarily like super user friendly when you're trying to like dump gear and shit into your
Yeah.
inventory.
Definitely not all the time, yeah.
Wonder what killed these dwarves.
So it was really cool seeing you guys for Friendsgiving.
It was fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
I had a good time.
Nice.
Sorry, I missed it.
You had a good reason to miss it.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate you caring about others and not infecting everybody.
Yeah. I guess that's better.
Yeah, I somehow managed to get sick anyway afterward, but just not with COVID.
Ah.
Like I was driving back to San Francisco and was just like sick the whole time. I was like, this is great. I love this so much.
So,
Having so much fun.
I'm coming.
He's about to bust.
I'm about to came. All right. Sorry, Steven. You don't
I'm
get to
about-
see anybody.
I'm about to. Yeah, I can't. It's
Ooh,
done.
Steve's here.
We hid because-
Stevie Weavy.
Hi, Steve.
Okay. So, you use your key.
the earth.
You opened up the gate, I'm assuming? Yes, no, maybe
Cage.
so?
Yes.
Yeah.
To the cage! Inside is a large dwarven-made vault. Would you like to attempt to pick or figure out the combination to this safe?
I look at Drake and I'm like, May, you didn't kick down that door and you got through the other one, May. Show me what your weird lizard ass can do, yeah? Open that vault.
well, I'm on a hot streak, so.
Do it, May.
Can we check for traps for this?
Yes, we should check for traps.
Yeah.
Yours?
I am not proficient in investigation. I am -2.
I don't think anybody here is except for.
I have a +1, so I mean I can investigate. I'll investigate.
I'll help you.
traps.
I've got a +0, but we can make
I'll
it work.
investigate for some traps.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I guess.
It's something.
Yeah.
Oh, baby!
That's the ticket.
But the crit is an 18.
Yeah. Well, alright.
Dreek, you crit?
Awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
He crit, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
-2.
Man, you are really ruining all my plans
He's
for.
killing it today.
I'm doing
You're
2.
you're killing it. You're killing it on figuring out the safes. You open the
Nice
safe
ones.
as you press your lizard ear hole to the side of the safe and you spin it a little bit to the right, then to the left, then to the right again. Perfect every single time it lands right on, and you pull the handle and it clicks into place and it spins, and you're able to open the large door.
I stop stroking his tail as he opens the door, so he doesn't notice.
What? Oh.
I hate. Let me just make the record known real quick. I hate Steven. I hate everything he's about. I hate who he is.
That's fighting
Noted.
words.
Damn.
Put a poll up in the chat. Are you
Oh,
pro
no.
Steve or are you?
There's a
I
warning.
hate Matt too. Oh man.
Team Josh or Team Steve? Let us know in the chat, guys.
All 8 of you.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us.
Oh,
And
yeah,
maybe
pretty
one
much.
person.
Yeah.
I've made my vote now.
I hate my friends. Fuck you guys.
Fucking quit!
Brandon, it's your turn. I'm out. what you find in there is something that you haven't run into before. As you open up this vault that's about a 10 foot wide by 20 feet deep vault, it is filled with gold bars, silver bars,
Oh.
and bags of currency. Copper, silver, and gold.
I immediately scream out of the vault for Foz, and I'm just like, "Hey, old guy, old guy!" And I go inside, and I definitely grab me some bars.
Nice.
As.
All right.
I'm gonna roll real quick for you. Let me tell you how much is in here.
Oh boy.
This Steam notification would go away. Okay.
This will fund us for a year.
Fund us for life.
This will fund us
There
for
are-
Brandon's session.
There are 16 silver bars. There are 38 gold bars.
Oh boy.
There's actually 10 platinum bars.
How many gold? I'm sorry.
Whoa.
38.
Said 10 platinum.
16 silver, 38 gold, 10 platinum.
Can't wait for all this to be confiscated when we leave.
And we just did a goddamn service. And they'll pay us anyway.
Whoever said we had to tell them.
Yeah, we're smarter than this.
There
The
are
bag.
leather bags upon leather bags filled with coins. In total, I'm just gonna to speed it through it. There's 1,000 copper that they have. It's all organized by type of coin. There is 1,150 silver pieces.
All right, so that one more time. You said 1,500.
1150.
1,150.
Okay.
Got it.
Silver coins.
And there is 3,175 gold pieces.
3175 gold coins.
Correct.
16 silver bars. 38 gold bars. 10 plat bars.
Any
Vault
platinum
bars.
pieces at all?
No platinum pieces.
1,000 copper coins, 11,150 silver, 3,175 gold.
Yes.
Alright.
Do you take everything that's in here?
I definitely try and go get Foz because I know he has the bag of holding, so we can take everything in here. So yes.
Foz, do you grab the pickaxe off the wall?
Nah. I don't really. Nah.
Zoom, do you take the pickaxe off the wall?
It didn't seem trapped or anything.
It does not seem trapped. It just seems to be like a symbol of this mining guild is a mithril pickaxe hung above the
pretty
wall.
Let's see. Do I have anything I can grab it with?
Pair of tongs. Kitchen tongs.
It's
in an oven
just
mitt.
hanging, right?
It's just imagine like a wooden shield, like what would be behind like a head of a deer on a wall.
I look for Foz to leave, and then I'll like quickly go back, grab it, and throw it into my cloak, and keep going.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and add a mithril pickaxe to your inventory.
Add custom item. Or rock and stone.
Somebody say rock and stone.
Why does editing these items?
That's part of the reason why I didn't take the pickaxe. But yes, I will show up with whatever. Before we take anything, make sure there are no weight triggered alarms, similar to the last place.
Yeah, you remove it, nothing happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought we already
Then-
investigated in here, so
And
carry on.
Do you guys empty everything in the vault here?
Yes.
Once Foz steps through the front doors.
Yes.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. You guys deposit everything in the safe. Ah, boy.
No, we withdraw everything in the
You
safe.
withdraw
Yes.
everything from the
We
safe.
do not deposit.
We're making a withdrawal from my underground safety deposit box.
Yeah, this
You
is
do
our,
so.
our
This is legal.
offshore account.
It's all legal. I
Yep.
signed in to
Yep.
do this. I had a key to do so. It's all legal.
That's true.
I keep the key, by the way.
Awesome.
He is-
You guys do so, and you are able to depart the room or the building if you'd like. There's nothing else in here of interest.
Cool. Well, yeah, I walk out the room.
Let's roll.
Let's roll out.
Vulcan mentions if you head to the left instead of straight, it's a quicker way to the forge, at least where he was created.
Sounds like he knows what he's
Sure.
talking about.
Yeah,
Shrooms.
he wouldn't lead us into a trap.
Mushrooms. And more buildings.
These more mine shafts.
Real quick, these large circles, these are mushrooms that have grown over the last 10 years that are illuminating the hallways.
Oh,
Ooh.
something's glowing.
These rooms that are illuminated by the purple light just seem to be houses, possibly shops at one point, but
Oh.
walking by you see nothing. There's
What
a
is that?
strange
Seeing
purple
something.
emanating light coming from a forge or an area up ahead that you have to ascend some stairs to get up to a massive statue of a dwarf with a huge battle axe. But Vulcan points not towards those stairs, but down to your bottom left.
Oh, what is that? There's another glowing thing down in our bottom left.
Yes, that's what he points to. Well, I mean, don't go through that way. Go through the front door.
No, that's a door. Excuse me. Sorry.
There's a door over the yep, almost there. There you go. This is what I was born in. This is my home. My nursery.
That's a pretty good Vulcan voice.
What are we looking at?
I didn't have a token to put the thing in, but at the top of this little staircase, it's a flickering, glowing blue light. What looks like a futuristic anvil here placed at the top of this pedestal.
Does it look like it's dwarven make or like they found it?
It looks to be a dwarven, possible dwarven make. You're not too sure. You've never seen anything like this. But it's got cables that you could pull out from the side of it and attach it to a forge.
Is my detect magic still going?
Sure, I'll say so. This
Did
is
I-
definitely the magic forge that Vulcan was told to look for. That creates Warforge. The Warforge forge.
Does it forge war?
Only if Forge were forged. I don't know.
How many Warforge can you forge if a Warforge forge could forge?
Large.
Hard.
No, how many Warforged could a Warforged forge if a Warforged could forge war?
Forge.
Forge war.
A Warforge could forge.
Enough with the tongue twisters. Pause. See if it's safe to unplug.
All right. Sure. Is it connected to anything?
Like cables or something, right?
It's got cables hanging out of it.
Oh, okay.
You've been guided by a Casio.
Right.
Exactly.
What type of skill would this be?
What are you trying to do?
Investigate. Check it out, see if there's like any sort of arcane connections to it.
Please do
to
so.
See if it thing. Is investigation cool?
It is.
All right, I shall investigate. Do you
Dude,
want to roll the
I'm gonna-
d4 or should I?
Please, you do
Gonna
so.
do it.
So 17 total.
Yeah, you you definitely feel a magical presence coming from it, but you don't sense any traps, anything of that nature. I'm gifting a goddamn sub right now. Oh, sub to RJ.
OMG.
Bow, 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 bow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Once the liquor starts flowing, I'd start giving out subs.
Oh, wow. Get this man another drink. Thank you.
You're gonna buy me a
Another
drink on
one.
Wednesday for Stormy.
Oh,
I brought a drink because it's his birthday this week.
Oh, that's right. It is your
Oh.
birthday. I guess we're buying you
my
drinks.
drinking.
Because that's why he's doing good today.
Oh, God.
That's right, dude. You've been
It's
rolling
not
so
looking
high
good.
this week, Ross.
Yep.
The dice gods know. It's my birthday.
Almighty dice gods.
What is it? Do the cables seem connected to? Like if like following back to the wall? Is there like power outlet? Like what are
They
we
actually
looking at
aren't.
here?
They aren't attached to anything right now. It seems like they should be attached to a forge. Would
Oh,
magically create a connection and allow you to create Warforge. They seem to be disconnected and almost like little tendrils of wires are trying to come out from these disconnects, but
Okay.
they can't. They're reaching for it.
Okay. How big, movable?
It's the size of an anvil.
Okay. It
Let's
looks like
just
it
say-
weighs.
Let's just say
As
it's 2.5 feet tall by 2 feet wide,
Okay.
2 feet long, like an anvil.
No way I am picking that up. My back is bad enough as it is.
Strong boys could pick it up and potentially fit it inside the bag of holding.
Oh, well.
Strong.
I mean,
In that
it's-
case.
you can open the bag of holding
Just
wide
let
enough
me-
to fit it in. So
Okay.
Do we want to take
Can
it, or do
I-
we want to plug
Just a
it in?
sec. Let me double
What was that,
check.
Bill?
I said, do we want to take it, or do we want to plug it back in?
No, we want to take it.
Oh, okay.
I think the
the
whole idea was
reward,
that
the
we.
reward is back in Helgrin,
Oh yeah, that's right.
New Helgrin.
So, trying to think. With the amount of metal that we just picked up,
Yeah,
bag of holding can hold 500 pounds.
right.
So,
Let's just put this at 100 pounds. So at this point, after all the gold bars and everything you guys have taken, I'll say this is the last thing you could fit inside that bag of holding.
okay.
Wow, we filled a bag of holding.
The bars are pretty heavy each. They're
With-
100-ounce bars.
It was worth it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess I'll pick this thing up. I'll go see the first. I'll go. Okay. Just hold it open, and I'll just lift it a little bit and then drop it in.
Falls will have Vulcan hold it open because his fingers are made of metal and won't be crushed.
It might be crushed.
Well,
Hmm.
less of a chance of being crushed. I have full confidence in you, my friend.
As you give the bag to someone.
I just. I foresee it will not end well if I hold it.
All right. Can someone move Welkin up here then while I lift this thing? Shouldn't be too hard for me. I'm pretty strong, but
You want me to help you?
I mean it's only 100 pounds, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, yeah, just 100 pounds.
So I should be able to carry it. No problem.
All right.
I just need someone to hold the bag so I can put it in the bag.
Bud will help however he can.
I thought Vulcan was gonna.
Yeah.
It's
I just
none
can't
of us
move.
can really move his token, so.
Casio's strong man now too. Remember?
Member?
Yeah.
Well, I pick it up and I
Thought you were just
carry it
Henry
over to Vulcan
That's
with
what
the
you
bag,
want.
I guess.
Thought you needed.
Oh baby.
I mean, I have what's it called, powerful build or whatever, so I can just like carry it.
Okay. Sure.
Does that count as large? If it's just 100 pounds,
yeah.
I'm assuming it's not a problem.
So we fit the
You do. You fit it
forge
inside.
anvil. What should I call this?
Yep. Call this the Warforged Anvil.
Okay. Just- Forged anvil. Cool, I got that. Add my item. Oh, it actually lets me add it to the bag of holding now. Cool. Glad they figured that out. All right. Yep. All right. Bookkeeping done. We did it.
Woo!
Nice.
Nice.
I have successfully added an item to a list.
Okay.
Find out what they do
You get-
next time.
You guys
Oh,
do.
geez.
You guys do so. Where do you go from here?
I guess back up toward the purple light. Since we
Yeah.
got the
Okay.
I'll
anvil.
go toward the light. I can't help it. It's so
There's
beautiful.
a large stone archway that's above the staircase that leads upwards towards the
flies
massive
above-
statue of a dwarf.
Oh yeah, I see the statue.
Titus, what are you doing, my son? Come on.
My son. Remember who you are. You are my son.
You all ascend the stairs.
Are we able to see what's the source of the purple light?
Yeah. The purple light is emanating from a spectral image of an individual holding their hands to the sky, humanoid in nature.
Kildos. What is it? Yes.
Let me 1 second.
Kildos. I'm guessing. I presume.
It appears to be them.
Kildos.
Oh.
Herald of Sign.
So the guy we have to like
I'm more
Bring
of a
back
Murder.
alive.
murder,
Murder.
Oh shit.
Murder.
moiter.
Red
Oida.
rum.
You hear as they look like they're standing, holding their arms raised towards the statue. An echoing voice is heard through the cavern.
Another one of the guild's attempts to stop us. Oh, the child of sin shall be fully restored soon. Your corpses shall feed her as the last guild father did. Come, find us in the temple of the dying god. Someone here is dying to see you again. He waits for you. As his echoes throughout the halls. And the
I didn't like
spectral
that at
image
all.
of him
Oof.
disappears.
Meh.
Whoa.
So sudden.
Was
I
he
didn't have
talking
deal
to?
with any of this in the military, mate?
Sorry,
This is pretty crazy.
Foz, you started to say something?
I was just gonna ask. When he said there's like somebody dying to meet you, was he saying that to any one of us in particular, or just in general group at large?
He was saying there was someone dying to see you again.
Yeah. Yeah. But was he saying that to anybody? In
All of you.
particular, or just
Ah.
the
All of
collective
you.
we? Okay.
Collective we.
Ah.
Who could that be?
Vulcan says,
Could be.
the only temple to a god was to the east. We head up there. The Temple of Gond.
Bond?
Gond. Yes,
Right.
the dwarven god
The
of
dwarven
the forge.
Yeah.
Good.
But he
That's what
called
it
it
is.
the dying god. You know that you could head over a little bit, if you went straight ahead towards the statue, there are large steps that you could basically climb to the end and fall down. Yeah, Steven, essentially he is part of the KGB.
Robot KGB.
Robo KGB.
So we going east?
So it seems like we make chase.
Who's running?
Wait, couldn't this be like a trap or something? Like he's like, oh, go. He's telling us to go this way, and it's like, yeah, those fucking idiots, they took the bait.
That's most
Actually,
it's most assuredly a
wait,
trap.
just a sec. Wait, wait. I have a thing for this. If we're willing to take 10 minutes.
Are you able to do it faster if you don't take 10 minutes?
No, it just no, because I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
But I could try to foresee the future.
Well, do we
Cast
want to wait for that?
augury.
What are
It's
we
up to
thinking?
you guys.
I am positing this to the group at large. I can
It might be pretty obvious, I don't know. Maybe
I can
we
do that.
in the future.
I feel like we're running into certain danger regardless. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Let's go.
And so we go.
You guys pass shops, businesses, homes. As you specifically right now are going past the amphitheater of the goat races.
Oops.
Heading towards the ominous glowing green lights.
Oh,
Ominous
is it
glowing
gonna
green
be-
lights.
Wait for it. You'll be there soon.
I can only see Zoom's light for some reason.
Hey. So, we're gonna see that kid
Because
again.
I'm so bright.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
should take
there's-
bets
I
on who
see
we're
the
about to
green
see again.
lights.
I'm guessing it's gonna be Barrel Boy.
Barrel Boy.
The shit Barrel Boy.
What's his
Oh,
name?
Yeah,
Oh.
like our kidnaps.
Wasn't it
Way
these
back in
people?
the beginning.
Sid.
Sid, yeah.
No, that was it. Yeah.
I was
on
gonna
the
guess it.
window.
What's his face? Yeah, that's who I was gonna guess.
These
but
once massive braziers that held flame powered by lava from the dwarven forges. Once the city was illuminated by all sorts of magma and other flame, now has a ghostly, ethereal, green flame, unholy flame, leading towards the staircase straight ahead. Oh no, I lost everybody.
We lost you,
Come to
Josh.
you.
And you're
I'm
back.
back. Hey.
I don't know,
Can't
mate. I
see
don't know if we should go
anyone.
that way. Seems like a bad idea, yeah?
I think coming down here was a whole bad idea.
That's why they pay us the big bucks.
Mate,
Oh,
you got paid?
That's why we pay ourselves the big bucks.
That's why we looted all the credit unions in this town.
Yep.
Single-handedly bankrupting.
Riker, you can hear like a sniffing through metal helmet just smells like Sinborn up ahead.
You know
Be
what they
careful.
smell like, mate?
He pulls out his glowing sword and is walking ahead with all of you.
I take out my willy.
You do so.
The sword.
The sword.
My Willie.
Very good.
Take out his Willy.
I take out my willy too. No.
Myself,
Oh.
Vulcan, and Riker. Sorry,
Right.
I had selected. Begin heading
Uh.
up the staircase.
Gotta
Under
tell
the
him.
mine shaft, straight ahead, but the staircase off
Oh.
to the right.
I got cameras.
Ah.
You do?
Huzzah!
Oh, I can't move anything now.
Oh no.
You need help.
I can move this, but I can't move my view on. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back. Okay.
What happened?
Somebody
What
said it.
happened?
Oh fuck! What the hell?
What's happening to you now?
Oh, there's more glowy things.
There's a lot of glowy things.
Is this gas? This gaseous.
Hold on. Go ahead and stop yourselves right
Oh.
there.
OMG.
Right where?
Fucking Steven, dude.
God. You know what? Steven looks like a fuck. Not me. Never have.
Agreed.
Never will.
No, Keith.
I'll kiss Steven right on the mouth.
Eskimo kitchens.
Anyway,
Tension is
whereas
Palpatine.
rudely interrupted, you hear a laugh. It sounds like a boy's laugh.
You left me behind. You
Yeah.
think you can just get away with that? I'll
This
teach
kid.
you the meaning of pain.
This kid's got anime on his side for sure.
Pretty related.
God, we made
The
an
power of
edgelord.
Synport and anime on my side.
Yeah.
You all step into a large chasm, emanating with green glowing light in a collapsed church. The remnants of this church once a beautiful building dedicated to the god Gond of the dwarves.
Oh, God.
But there is no holy magic left in this place. It seems like most of this magic and holy eminence is feeding something deep within the church. You all step forward, and a figure floating flies forward.
Welcome. The next round of children to feed the god himself. Bow before your sin-born god of the skies.
And he raises his hands towards the dark ceiling of this place.
Like, why though?
Scatter, mate. We should just scatter.
Should we
I'll run
cast
up and hit him.
Should we cast
Yeah, I was
something?
gonna say, we
Yeah,
should
it-
just
Run up and smack the shit out of
Is
him.
he casting something, or is he just like raising his hands up, or?
He's raising his
Alright.
hands, and he floated. He like flew towards you guys above the ruins of this
Okay.
temple. He's hovering about, I'll say, 30 feet above the air,
Never mind, I'm
above
not
the
running
ground.
over here.
If you want to throw something at him, you absolutely can. But he's like at the edge of. And imagine also all of this, which looks like a temple. This is all ruins. So consider it difficult terrain if you guys are going to run through it. It's all the collapsed rubble. But he's on the outside of it, and he's floating above.
Second fun.
Do so.
It's a saving throw. Dex saving throw.
Of what?
He needs to be at a 14.
I changed my cloak of many fashions.
He actually fails. Barely.
Nice. I'm the
I changed
best.
my cloak of many fashions to a translucent blue that's almost the same as my skin tone.
Okay.
He's naked.
5 radiant damage.
I'll throw out a ray of frost at him, because why not?
He flies in.
Got in range, bitch.
You shouldn't have gotten range. Oh no, Ross, what happened?
I'm good. I accidentally clicked a different scene. We're good.
Rip.
Oh,
Rip.
yeah, no.
That
I'm
does
pretty
not
sure
hit.
that doesn't hit.
It does not.
I guess I will, right? Why not?
Sure. He flies in range. Everyone starts throwing shit at him.
Yes.
Because, this one always works.
We're not going to negotiate, are we?
I mean, our orders are to kill this guy, right?
Well, Riker wants to take him alive.
Oh,
Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Okay, 1 second.
Up there to do that.
He rolled a 19.
Yep, there you go. Sounds
Oh,
alright.
there was two.
I'll
Undo.
go ahead and. How close is he to us?
He's right there.
Within 50 feet or so.
He's like within 50 or 60 feet. He's like right there.
From Foz, he's 60. So, you should be in range. Well, other people might have to get a little bit closer, but...
Oobla, what are you thinking? Oh, Zoom and running in.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'd also like to move in.
Sorry, how much damage was that Sacred Flame?
5.
Okay.
Big damage.
Radiant damage.
Big dick 5.
Is that like Mambo number 5, but completely different?
I'll cast slow on him.
Okay.
I'll move a little closer. I mean, it's 120.
Then you make
feet,
a save?
Let me see. Alter time around him. Make the target speed is halved. Takes -2 if the creature attempts to cast spell.
Wait.
Doesn't say. It just says I alter time around up to 6 creatures of my choice in a 40-foot cube within range. Each target must succeed. There it goes. On a Wisdom saving throw or be affected. The save is 14.
He fails.
Oh, okay.
Crit missed.
Oh, well, that's good.
Eat. An affected target's speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to its armor class and dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
It can't use reactions on its turn. It can either use an action or a bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Okay.
If the creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted.
Nice.
And then, a creature affected by the spell, it's a long one, makes another Wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a successful save, it ends.
Got it.
Yeah, slow is friggin' amazing.
Slow is a good spell.
The nice one.
Unless you get slowed, then it sucks.
Unless you get slowed, yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Wisdom save.
I did my thing.
Wisdom save for him? 15?
Yeah, he's not slow anymore.
Okay.
Wait, what? Are we in rounds?
slowed
or-
anymore.
No,
Are
this is
we
just
like
before-
actually in combat, or
This is before combat. This is just
Oh.
you guys all see him and are immediately ganging up on him. I'm just
fuck
letting you
you.
guys do stuff beforehand.
Okay.
I don't have any range.
Are we fighting?
Yeah, Riker would use his full movement to run up this way, and
Yeah, I guess
he's trying to like, don't kill him, he's mine, as he's running up towards with his sword.
You gotta beat me there first, and I dash.
Can I shoot him in the leg?
You can attempt to make an attack, please, since everyone's throwing stuff at him.
Hey, look, and Zoom's there. That's
Fine.
convenient.
Ultimate
Mhm.
longbow.
If he's up in the
longbow
air.
range.
Whatever.
Oh, wait.
Hey, sneak attack.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, technically he's 30 feet in the air, so he's
Yeah.
not technically next to him. But
True.
Jump 15 up. Just jump up some feet.
just jump 30
13.
feet. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm gonna cast Enthrall on him.
13 hits.
Didn't you already cast slow on it?
Hey, mages, am I right?
Yeah.
Slow, but he's out of my slow.
No, he's not.
He didn't get slowed. He saved.
Oh, I see.
I thought he did get slowed.
Well, that's
Yeah, I
what
thought he
it's-
rolled a 1 or something.
Okay.
Did he do another Wisdom save? To
He
get out
didn't
of it?
stay. He saved. He rolled a 1 for the frostbite. Or, I'm sorry, not for the frostbite. For the sacred flame. He rolled an 17 against getting frostbitten, and then he rolled a 15 against being slowed.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
What's your total? What's your hit, Dreek?
It was 7 damage and then 10 sneak attack damage, but I don't know if that counts.
What's the actual hit though? Total. I see
So-
damage, but
Yeah, there's 13
13.
above it.
Well,
13 hits actually.
What?
yeah.
Doesn't have a lot of AC. But his save, his wisdom, and other stuff is pretty high. But his actual armor is not great.
Oh yeah.
So how much damage total?
17 with sneak attack. If that counts.
I would say sneak attack would not because he's 30 feet above Zoom.
So 7.
So 7. Got it. Cool. You guys fire a few shots off and get a few things done. But that is where we will end it tonight before we start combat for next time with the final big boss.
Sid. Oh wait.
Right before Christmas, we will finish up my last session.
Sounds good.
Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas
Guess we'll
miracle.
discuss when I
Boys,
take over.
Brandon, we will have some talking to do.
Yes.
Alright.
Bang.
Tacos. Oh wait.
But thank you, boys. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, boy.
Goodbye.
Talk to you boys later.
Bye.